Hey everyone, my name is Claire and today on Style Kindly with me, I'm going to be showing you how to do a glam look, and I'm going to be walking you through the Pressed Pigment palette by NikkieTutorials, which is 100% vegan and cruelty-free. How cool is this palette? So bright and dark. So instant look at the colors, you can see I kind of digged my fingers into a little bit of the colors. I couldn't resist. It is so hard to find a palette that is 100% vegan and cruelty-free, and NikkieTutorials is huge. I've been following her for years now. She started her channel when she was 14 years old, so she's basically like the Meryl Streep and Elvis of makeup. So let's hop in. So the first thing we're going to be doing is priming the face with this Pacifica Cherry Matte Mattifying Primer. So it's really good for your pre-makeup and for oil control. So let's apply that all over the face. So if you don't know, Pacifica is 100% vegan and cruelty-free makeup line. And what I love about this primer is not only does it smell amazing, but it really just sets that foundation and really helps it to not be so cakey. Make sure you rub it in. You never want to forget your neck when you do your makeup. All right, now that we have primed the face, we are gonna go in with some foundation. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go in with this Born to Glow NYX foundation. So this is a really affordable option if you're looking for something vegan and cruelty-free. I usually wear either NYX for my foundation or I go in with Kat Von D. I actually have both, and I might actually do a little bit of a combination. This isn't as full coverage as the Kat Von D, but I do like how it leaves my skin feeling not so dry. And again, NYX is a lot more affordable than your higher end foundations like Kat Von D. So this is the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation in the color medium 53 neutral. So I'm just gonna go in and try to cover up my scar a bit. So for glam looks, what I consider glam is something that is full coverage. You're doing every single step there is in the books. Contouring, you are doing your highlight, you're doing a really bold eye. A little more coverage. I used to be able to wear the Kat Von D foundation no problem, and now I find it a little bit too much and it feels just dry. It feels like when I smile I'm gonna get lines in my face, so a combination's better for me. So I'm gonna go in now with this Quo Beauty Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, and I'm just gonna brush up my brows. Okay, so we're gonna go in now with the NikkieTutorials Pressed Pigment palette. To start, I'm gonna go in with my Blending Bestie, and this is by MOTD Cosmetics. They are vegan and cruelty-free. And I think I'm gonna start with Slasher. And we're just gonna go into the outer corner, I think. Let's see. You know what they say, always trust the process. It blends pretty well as well. A little bit definitely goes a long way, but we'll make it work here. I think I applied a little bit too much, but we're gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna go in with this Blend and Snap, this pink color, and kind of try to blend it in with the purple and soften it out a little bit. You don't need to put a ton on. It blends really, really well, but this light pink is really, really nice. Let's go in. I'm gonna take my Pigment Packer brush, also by MOTD, and I'm gonna go in with Redemption. And I'm just gonna put this on the lid. There's been like minimal fallout, which is really nice. Okay, that is really pretty. I'm gonna go in with this red. Yeah, so my vegan journey started about 6 years ago. I was watching videos when I stumbled across some undercover footage of the way in which we use animals, and I was absolutely traumatized, and I decided I was going to go vegan. I tried to go vegan when I was 10. I didn't know what vegan was. I tried to go vegetarian when I was 10 years old, and it didn't last very long. With limited support and resources and living with my family at 10 years old, yeah, it just didn't happen. So for the next decade, I tried to pretend like none of it was happening. I stumbled across those videos again, and this time I thought, okay, I'm 22, 21 I was at the time. Why would I not go vegan? I can support myself, and yeah, I made the decision to go vegan overnight and woke up and switched out all my products. I'm being really drawn to this Amsterdam color, so I feel like I need to use it. Wish me luck. Whoa. Okay, that is cool. These colors are so rich in color and they're so pigmented. Usually by now you'd have eyeshadow all over your face, but I love that there's like no fallout, which is great. You know what? I'm gonna go in with the plot twist, and I'm just gonna mix this and that under the eye just to kind of lighten and brighten it up. Okay, we're gonna go in with this VLA color, VLA, and I'm just gonna put it in the corner of my eyes. I'm noticing that it comes off better with a non-fluffier brush, something more flat. Let's try. I've got a lot of colors going on here. I've always loved makeup, and I learned how to do my makeup from watching tutorials like you're doing right now. That's the best way to learn. Okay, we're gonna go in with this Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper Black. This is an OG when it comes to liner. I think it's one of the best in the world. Like, I'm not kidding. I think it was actually voted one of the best liners in the world. You always want to do like a nice winged liner for full glam looks. And I can't really talk when I'm doing it. I have to like laser focus. Sorry, guys. Okay, so our wing liner is done. So next we're gonna go in with this Pacifica Stellar Gaze Length and Strength Mineral Mascara. So I've been using a lot of Pacifica's products lately. As I said, they're completely vegan and cruelty-free, which is awesome. And they are now available in Canada, which is where I am. I think this mascara actually has coconut oil in it, which is super cool. All right, we're gonna do some liner, and we're gonna do more of like a nude lip because we've gone a little bit crazy with the eyes. So I'm gonna go in with NYX Retractable Lip Liner in the color Natural. So if you follow me, you know I'm a huge fan of overlining my lips. The bigger, the better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over it with my Kat Von D Bow and Arrow matte lipstick. It's basically the same color, but it might just give my lips a little bit more of moisture. And they really do last all day. And then we're gonna go in with our Too Faced Lip Injection Instant Long-Term Lip Plumper. Lip pumper? Lip pumper? What did I say? Lip plumper. There we go. This is a little bit more on the pricier side if you're gonna go with the Too Faced Lip Injection. So I actually have a different option for you, which is more affordable, and it's from NYX, and it's the Filler Instinct. Does the same thing, a little bit more inexpensive, a little bit on the pricier side. Remember how I mentioned that the Kat Von D foundation kind of leaves my skin feeling really dry and like causes lines? Well, I feel like that's exactly what it did, and I'm not really happy about it. So I'm gonna kind of just try to blend my foundation again. So we're gonna go in with this NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation, and I'm just gonna take a big round fluffy brush and just dab it in here, and I'm just gonna press it all over my face and just kind of make that foundation stay put, because I have big plans tonight, you know, quarantine and all. Can you believe that it's been a year? Remember when this happened, we were like, oh, we're gonna have like 2 weeks of work off, and now it's been a year. Hopefully not too much longer with this vaccine. Hopefully we can get those numbers down so we can get glammed and actually go out and have people see our makeup. But for now, videos and selfies will have to do. Okay, so we're gonna go in with this Urban Minerals Light Reflective Highlight and Divine Matte Contour Kit. So I'm gonna go in with this After Hours color. It's the darkest one, and I'm gonna mix it with, let's see what the other one's called. Sun Swept. So Sun Swept and After Hours. So I'm gonna mix these two, and I'm just gonna start contouring. So I like to do side of forehead, and then down the cheekbone, and then along the jawline. And then you just want to make sure you blend that in with your neck. So we're gonna go in with this Becca Highlighter, and it's in the color Champagne Pop. And we're just gonna take an angled brush above the cheekbones here. This is the best highlighter. And then I'm gonna take a smaller brush. This is also by MOTD. It's called the Eye Catching Crease. And we're just gonna pop a little bit on the center of the nose, and then go a little bit up. And then I didn't really contour my nose, but we can do that too. So we're gonna take this Miss Shady Lady MOTD brush, and I'm gonna go back in with that contour in that medium shade. And we're just gonna contour the nose a little bit here. Okay, so the last and final step is we're gonna put on some lashes. I am trying a new lash brand today, and they are called Haven Lashes. They are also 100% vegan and cruelty-free. A lot of lash companies will claim that they are cruelty-free mink. They claim that these minks are humanely brushed, and then the hair that falls out, they pick up and make into products. That is entirely false. If you look up any sort of mink farm, you're gonna see the conditions these mink live in. It's not something that you want to be supporting. Trust me on that. Do some research. Try to find lashes that do not use mink. Haven Lashes is great. We've got lots of styles here. I don't know which ones I'm going to use, but I think I'm being drawn to Cali. And then I'll probably just pop a little bit of mascara over top. So you want to make sure the lashes fit your eye first. So plop them over top. I have smaller eyes, so I'm definitely gonna need to cut this. You wanna always cut off the outer corner, never the inner corner. Okay, perfect. So I've cut them according to my eye size. Now I need my glue. So I use the Duo Dark Eyelash Glue, so it actually comes out black. I find that when I use white glue, you can actually see the white sometimes and it dries white. Whereas if you use the black, it kind of blends in with your liner. You want to make sure that glue dries properly before you place it on your eye, or you're in trouble. They're really cute. I like them. So I'm going to go back in with this Pacifica mascara. And we are going to make these dramatic as we can. We're gonna go in with like a pointy brush, and I'm gonna go in with this NikkieTutorials shimmery blue, because I feel like I need to use one of the shimmery shades. And we're gonna plop it in the middle. The glitter isn't coming off as well as I expected. I'm gonna try a smaller pointy brush. Okay, that's better. As I mentioned before, fluffier brushes don't do as well on the palette. I really want to dig into this all-in color. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Whoa. Okay, that I love. Okay, that is amazing. I am obsessed with this palette, like obsessed. I'm gonna keep this forever. I'm just gonna go in with some concealer under the eye just to lighten everything up. All right, you guys, I think we're done. The last step, we're going to set the foundation. So to finish it off, we're gonna go in with this Tarte Stay Spray Setting Spray. Double Duty Beauty. You wanna shake it well, and you're just gonna spray it all over the face. That's gonna make sure your foundation stays on all day. and let that dry. And I think we are done, you guys. So overall, I would definitely rate this palette a 9 or a 10 out of 10, which I know seems really high, but honestly, I'm obsessed with this palette. The colors are so rich, they're so vibrant, they came out so well. There was minimal fallout. What else could you want? There's sparkly colors, there's glittery colors, there's matte colors. So yeah, your options are kind of endless with this palette, which I love. And of course it's vegan, so why would you not get it? If you guys plan on creating any looks with this, please let us know. If you're a NikkieTutorials fan, leave a comment below, let us know what your thoughts are. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, my name is Claire with StyleKindly. We hope to see you soon.